This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. We're in Alhambra here in the United States of America. With me, I've got Hoya. We're here to witness the honouring and the presentation of his achievements so far of Julian Ramirez,
Correct.
the 10-0 kid. They said 9-0, but I see you correct it, 10-0.
Yeah, 10-0.
Who comes from this city. So
yes.
With me, I've got Hoya, Julian's manager. So you must be proud.
No, very, very, very proud. I love his humbleness. And that's what attracts me to the kid. Especially a kid that has all the talent in the world, and to just comport himself the way he does, and obviously this recognition was well deserved.
The guy that was doing most of the talking, I can't think of the guy's name who was
Gary?
up on the top. Yeah,
Gary.
He kind of said the true thing about Julian. If you look at Julian, he doesn't look like a boxer at all, doesn't he? He looks anything but a boxer, but boy, the kid can fight, can't he?
Yeah, he's like they say, looks can be deceiving, and he's the epitome of that. Because he's a good-looking kid. He's small in stature, but he carries a heavyweight punch. He's he's a force to be reckoned with, and every fight he's getting better and better.
From England, I mean, we got to be aware of Julian when he sparred with Scott Quigg back in England about a year and a bit ago, and he was like 4-0 back then.
Correct.
Scott was saying Scott wasn't world champion then, but he was saying good things about Julian, saying that this kid's going to be something special now. He's gone on to 10-0. How good do you think he can become?
Obviously, only time will tell. But every fight he's progressing and he's improving every single fight, and that's a goal, and we're on track as far as progression goes. And as far as Quigg goes, funny story. We were sparring at the wild card, and they just happened to be sparring. They went a few rounds, and Quigg and Gallagher loved his work, and he had a fight coming up. A few weeks, he was training for a fight, Julian was, in San Antonio. So once he was done with that, Quigg and his camp had set up the trip for him to go to England so he can work with Quigg. I think they were preparing for his world title fight.
Okay, against Salinas?
Yeah, against Salinas. Is that when he won his first title? Or his title?
Yeah, he's
WBA title?
Well, he drew that fight, but he was awarded the title before, so that's why he kept the title.
Okay.
And then he's had one defense so far.
Then he had the defense, okay. So he was preparing Quigg for that.
Right.
And they loved his work, and they might consider calling him back again. Such a great kid to work with, and he's gonna be world champion.
Yeah.
I guarantee that. Yeah.
Well, it's just strong words.
Yeah.
But like you said at the start of the interview, he's very humble, isn't he? He's like very unassuming, and he's just. He's just there, and he knows his talent, but he's not brash or flash about it.
Not at all. He's a happy-go-lucky kid, and he's a kid. He's young. He's very young, and he acts his age. He loves playing on the Xbox, and he loves soccer, and he's a happy-go-lucky guy, and I love that about him. He's such a free spirit, and but when he trains like a beast. Like a beast, and that's one thing I admire about the guy. He can put some amazing work in the gym and in the track, and with strength and conditioning coach, he puts it all and leaves it out there when it comes time to work and fight, for that matter.
Obviously, people will know that you are the brother of Oscar. You've got your own agency, management agency company.
Right, JDLH Management.
Yeah. So, is there any other fighters that we should be aware of?
Sure.
You can tell us about?
Absolutely. I have a Francisco Vargas out of Mexico City. He's 19-0 now. He was a 2008 Mexican Olympian, and he'll be fighting on the March 8th card, Canelo versus Angulo. He'll be on that card. We don't have a opponent yet, but he will be on that card. I just got a call from Mary Gomez at Golden Boy and told me that they are having him on that card. I have a cousin of mine that I just signed who is 2-0, who will be fighting in Salinas, California, February 17th, Diego De La Hoya. Julian's weight, bantamweight, or super bantamweight, 122. And he's an amazing fighter himself. Good-looking kid, great talent, over 250 amateur fights. Then I have Hugo Centeno, the boss, out of Oxnard, California, who is 20-0 with 11 KOs, and he'll be fighting sometime in March as well. He's a 154-pounder, great talent, good-looking kid, and it's hungry kids. Want to do a lot of good things in boxing.
It sounds like your fighters are going to be very busy in the coming months, then.
Yeah, that's a plan. They're all young, so they can afford to do that. guys like my age, I mean, we get out of bed one piece at a time. So, that's what I admire about these guys. Once Julian was done with this fight, he told me, I want to fight again.
Yeah.
When's the next fight? Well, take it easy, hold on. Got to pull the reins back a little bit. But yeah, we're looking at March for him.
Okay. Well, Hoel or Joel is we would say in English.
Joel, Joe with an L. JD.
Yeah. Listen, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. I've heard a lot about you in England, but obviously, and I knew about you. You had a management company and you were representing fighters, but it's good to talk to you and actually get get a few words from you. So,
anytime.
People in England have heard names, but they don't register it to faces.
Exactly.
So it's good to.
Well, if anybody wants to get at me, I'm at Twitter at @touchemUp.
Yeah.
Or can email me if there's any hungry fighters out there looking for some good representation.
JDLH some emails, man.
Yeah. JDLH Management at charter.net. So that's JDLHMGMNT at charter.net. Okay.
No problem. There's a lot of fighters in England, like I said, that are with the top promoters, as they are in this country, and then there's fighters who haven't got, they haven't got representation, they haven't got promoters, and there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of great talent too. A lot of great talent that just kind of gets swept under the rug.
Absolutely.
And for those reasons, because they don't have the right representation. But that's what we're looking for in this company. People that are gonna represent and do good things, and not just in boxing, but as a person in the community and help the community and be good people.
Oh, seriousness, would you be open to looking at fighters from England and
absolutely,
as in to sign them on? You would be, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Just give me a call.
All right, no problem. I can act as your agent in the UK for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, this is Kugan Cassius with Joel De La Hoya for IFL TV here in Alhambra. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.